everyone, I'm Sam. I'm Singaporean and I have recently gotten into tarot reading. So I'm a clairvoyant, I'm able to see visions and hopefully I'll be able to help all of you with my reading. So for myself, I'm a Taurus sun and rising and my moon sign is Leo. So I hope you enjoy the reading. So let's see what this reading would bring for us. This is going to be a reading for Taurus for the second half of June. So let's see. What does Taurus need to know for the second half of June? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know for the second half of June? What does Taurus need to know? I'm getting the sense that, for Tauruses, we've been through a lot recently. Like, a lot of shit has gone down. And for the second half, I'm feeling a lot of release in terms of energies. So we are starting to relax, starting to focus on self-care, and basically just letting go of things that are no longer serving us. So what other things could the card tell us? What does Taurus need to know? It's a really beautiful card, the Wall. So this, I kind of get the feeling that some of us are going to have a break. So, having a change of environment, perhaps even going traveling. I'm not sure about you, but for me, I have like a work trip coming up, and then in July, I'm going to have another work trip to somewhere, and then I'm going to extend the vacation, and then afterwards I'm actually going on a vacation as well. Okay, so what else does Taurus need to know? Two of Pentacles reversed. So it feels like we have been juggling a lot of things, and as Tauruses, money is always at the back of our minds. With the Two of Pentacles reversed, I feel like we're just letting go. Letting our hair down for once and not having to worry about finances, just really taking care of ourselves, be it in travel or pampering ourselves and focusing on self-care. Okay, let's see what else is up in the cards for the second half of June in Taurus's lives. Okay. So we have the Sun reversed, Page of Wands, as well as Page of Swords reversed. It feels like the release of energies. I'm not sure for you, but for me, to be honest, I've been going through a lot of shit in my personal life. Like, work has been endless and I've been so tired and overwhelmed with like the work and requirements. And with these cards, it just feels like, a release. But the reverse kind of indicates that there are blockages, and I feel like it's not really external factors, but for ourselves instead. We are the ones who are kind of not willing to let go, be it because of our sense of responsibility. We feel, I have to see through this project, or what am I if I decide to leave my job and actually go traveling for a while. Yeah, let me clarify this a little more. What can Taurus do? What should Taurus do in the second half of June? What should Taurus do in the second half of June? Six of Wands. So I see this as someone who has already mastered their craft. We know what we want, and what we should do is to follow our dreams. And that is essentially what I'm doing as well. I mean, By day, I am a technical trainer, so I teach people about IT. And for months, I've been hearing this calling about me starting to like produce content creatively and giving back to the world and universe. And that's essentially what I'm trying to do. You know, knowing your strengths, knowing what you have built out so far, and identifying and recognizing us for that. I think this is also a good reminder for us fellow Tauruses. We are such givers and we put in so much all the time. It is important for us to sense and appreciate what we have actually done, what we have achieved so far. So I would really recommend us to, take a break and see what serves us, what it is for our life destiny. What do we actually want to achieve? Are we doing this because this is what society has dictated for us? Or is this something that you truly enjoy doing and pursue from there? Okay, let's start looking at love. So, what is in the cards for love for Tauruses? Justice reversed. So even though this is a reversal, for me, I generally do not always take reversals into account. It really depends on like my sense. So let me clarify a little more. I'm sensing that there's no need for this justice to be reversed actually. So what else do Taurus need to know for their love life? Beautiful. Could you see it? Page of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if there's any new viewers out there, but you can see that both cards shows that these are women, very strong in their energies, and they are coming into their own power. So this Page of Pentacles shows a woman who has abundance, not just in wealth, so as well in love as well. So represented by the Justice card, which you can see here. So there are butterflies flying around the Justice card. So, you have sought, you have put in all the effort, and the universe is going to reward you eventually. And you can see that the little butterflies, they look like little heart shapes. Don't you think they're like so pretty? And I get the feeling that for super single Tauruses, love is around the corner. You have put in the effort, you have gone through, all these self-improvement processes, you have meditated, you have dug deep, you have looked at, what has worked in your past relationships, what has not worked. What is owed to you is going to come soon. The universe is going to reward you. And then we have this Page of Pentacles. What this shows me is a woman in abundance. You can see that she is sitting on top of money, so she's comfortable. And what this is trying to tell you is that, find someone who is your equal. Do not settle. I know for a lot of Tauruses, we crave for stability. We have like our cups all ready to give because we have put in the hard work. But do not let anyone undeserving be accepting of your cup. You have to choose wisely in terms of who you want to give your love to. Let's see what else I can see for our love reading for Tauruses. Okay. What else does Taurus need to know in terms of their love life? What is coming for Tauruses in our love life in late June? What is coming to Tauruses for our love life in the second half of June? I get the sense of calmness, like a very calm happiness, that we're gonna meet a soulmate that is very gentle and giving by nature. What else does Taurus need to know for love? What can you tell me about our partner for love? This is such a beautiful reading. I'm loving this reading. So let me just try to get Ace of Cups. So you can see here, this is someone who has already mastered all the different kinds of emotions. everything is like so bright in color. This is because we have put in the work. And our cup is just bejeweled, it's beautiful, and we're ready to give. But just make sure, whoever you're going to allow into your life, make sure that they deserve it. Make sure that they are worthy, they are your equal. And at the same time, do not be too hasty. Make sure that you have weighed all the pros and cons of the person before you welcome them into your life. Let's see what else we can see for our love life. So, dear universe, could you tell me what is going to happen for single Tauruses? I see a lot of dates actually. So I'm not sure about you, but for me, I'm an introvert, so I generally do not like small talk or talking to anyone in general. Just give me a minute. My laptop, which I am viewing where I'm recording from, has just gone to sleep. Okay, so, that's spooky. We just got 11:11. I actually have this feeling that we might be seeing our soulmate or twin flame really soon. So for the super singles, please tell me what is gonna happen for us in our love lives. I actually get the sense that we're gonna see and we're gonna find someone. What can you tell me? So we got the King of Cups and we got the Two of Swords. The person that is actually gonna come into our lives is going to be someone who is in a league of his or her own. And this is gonna be actually someone who's gonna be very emotionally in tune as well. He has not only achieved success in his career, but emotionally as well, he is someone that's very sound, very stable. Probably this is why I've been getting the energy of it's going to be a very warm and peaceful kind of love. And then there's the Two of Cups. So I'm sensing that there is a lot of opportunities for someone right to come along. However, I see this as us fellow Tauruses. We are the one who's still weighing. You can see the two swords that she's holding. We are still deciding. Are we able to let go of our fear? Or do we actually want to remain single and protect our hearts? If we don't take any risks, we are not going to get our hearts broken. I see this as us. This is the decision that we have to make. But the cards are actually telling us that there is someone who's actually coming in, offering us the stability, the emotions, what we have deserved, what we have been seeking. But can we let go of our fears? Can we let go of what is not serving us? Can we let go of the past hurt that we have already received? I think it's a really beautiful reading. Okay, let me see just if there's any more upcoming cards that we can know, just so that we know how we can achieve better energy and better things happening to us for the second half of June. Dear Universe, is there anything else that we need to know? Dear Universe, is there anything else that Tauruses need to know for the second half of June? Seven of Swords. It's telling us to release all the energy that's no longer serving us. You can see that in this card, the man, he's actually wearing a mask and he's in a very defensive position. And I see that as us. We have a lot of things that were not serving us. There were a lot of past hurts. How can we actually advance from, being defensive and trying to protect ourselves into the state where we can spread our wings and fly into the light? I'm not sure about you, but personally for me, this month I've been spending a lot of time actually just meditating and just feeling my emotions in general. So, okay, I'm gonna start rambling on. The reading is kind of over. Just to summarize, for Tauruses in the second half of June and like the start of July, I see a lot of chances for us to actually travel. At the same time, it's important for us to practice self care, and things are going to turn out better for us if we learn to let go of whatever that is not serving us, saying bye to all this old stagnant energy that's no longer serving us. For love wise, I see that things are going to turn out perfect and brilliant and beautiful for those who are single, as long as we are able to deal with our own issues, our own fears, and our own traumas. So what's going on in the future is the cards are and universe are telling us. So we need to let go of our past pain, what is no longer serving us. So anyways, I was in Vietnam last week, and I did a reading for myself with regards to love, and it was a really beautiful spread. And on my flight back from Hanoi, I actually had a vision, and I was just overwhelmed with emotions of the universe just giving me the sense of, how my twin flame, my soulmate, is actually feeling. And I could actually tap into my twin flame's energy and see what he was doing at that point of time. I could even look into our future, and that just gave me the chills. And these cards just confirmed it, because after that happened, once I landed, the first thing I did was to text my best friend and to tell her that, I'm kind of excited that all this is happening, but as a Taurus and as someone who has baggage as well, I felt a lot of fear as well. So I kind of feel like this is kind of the important message for us in the second half of June and perhaps the early part of July. Letting go of all our past pains, stop being in such a defensive stance, be open to new possibilities, and the results are beautiful. So thank you so much for your time if you stayed all the way to the end. If you have any feedback on, how good or how bad I did, or if it's inaccurate, please just leave a feedback below. I'm more than happy to listen, and if you're interested for a personal reading, I'm going to leave my email below as well. Just get in touch with me. I'm more than happy to help as well. So I hope my reading has been useful and informative for you, and have a beautiful weekend and a rest of June. I'll be back soon. Bye.